You guys, quitting alcohol is, after drinking heavily for many years, is kind of a mess. It's kind of a messy path. And I don't share that to make anyone uncomfortable or unwilling to move in that direction if that's the direction that's needed and wanted for your life. I say it because I think it needs to be said, because so often when we hear people have quit alcohol, we see the good sides if we're not directly alongside of them through the whole path. We see the good sides, like, oh, they feel better now. Oh, they look better now. Oh, they have a clearer head. Oh, things are smoother for them. They're not like sleeping on the sidewalk or sleeping ground. And the reality is, before things get better, it's kind of a mess. Like things completely fall apart. Completely. And that's part of it. That's part of it. That's a big part of it, because you have to recreate then this new foundation. And for so many of us who have quit drinking, I'm 11 months in, and it's kind of still a wild ride. For so many of us who escaped through alcohol, escaped moments, interactions, evenings, days, because that's what it is. It's an escape. It's an escape from the moment, from feelings, from thoughts. It's a numbing, it's a depressant, it's a silencing of who we are, what we're thinking, what we're feeling in that moment. If that's how we've adapted to life, if that's how we've learned to cope, oh, I'm in a room with my family and I can't handle it. I'm uncomfortable, it's hard, it's weird, people are fighting, there's anxiety, there's tension, there's judgment, and I'm gonna drink and I'm gonna get hammered, or I'm at a bar and it's too much. I don't like who I am. I want to be someone else, whatever it may be. If we cope with these very basic moments, I'm not saying they're easy, but if that's what we've learned, if that's how we've been doing it, by just getting hammered, oh, the day is hard, oh, I have dreams that I can't pursue, oh, I'm worthless, I believe I'm worthless, oh, I feel unfulfilled, oh, I'm unhappy, oh, I don't like where I'm at, and then we drink. Quitting alcohol is revealing to us that we've not learned how to cope with these moments, with our lives, with who we are. Or if we have learned, we're not actively using it, and it's completely out of practice. So either we never learned, or we're not practicing it. So it makes me think of, like, if someone ran a marathon 20 years ago, but hasn't run a day since, and they get up to run, well, they might be able to run a little bit, maybe not even a half mile, I don't know. So it's out of practice. So when you quit alcohol, you're revealing to yourself all these things you don't know how to do, you never learned, and that's okay. That's completely okay. Even people who don't drink often haven't learned how to cope with feelings and thoughts and life. But some of us chose, or were directed to, using booze to escape, to avoid, to run away, to hide. And so some of us are learning how to be emotionally intelligent, how to navigate our anger, our sadness, our grief while grieving. I guess that's a good point. While grieving everything that has happened while we were drinking, before we were drinking. So that's why I say it's kind of a mess, because this is clearly an emotion coming from me. It's not hopeless. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot of tools to help a person at any age of quitting. I say this just to be transparent, because it's a journey. In some ways, some of us who have been drinking since we were children, minors, that's not everyone, or like while we were still developing And that's been our escape for so long. In some ways, we're still at the developmental stage. If we quit at 25, 35, 45, 55, or beyond, it's like there are some tools we never learned. So we're children in some ways. We're minors in some ways. We're like still developing in some ways. And it's like a child, not knowing how to handle, like sitting in an uncomfortable feeling. But there are ways to learn. There are ways to learn. There's ways to move forward. There's ways to grow. There's ways to handle it. There are tools for everything. Everything. Tools to understand your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, how to master your thoughts and emotions, how to sit in uncomfortable moments, how to set boundaries, how to pursue your dreams. There's people out there who can support you with anything. There's tools out there that can support you with anything. So, yeah, I say it's a mess because it's like, it's the dismantling of life as you know it. It's the dismantling of how you've done things. So things have to crumble so they can be rebuilt. And that's not really comfortable. I'm not going to pretend like it's comfortable. It's not comfortable. It's challenging, uncomfortable. It's a blank slate. It's an opportunity for a new adventure. And it can feel and be messy. Maybe this isn't uplifting, but it feels true, and I want to share that. Find support, find tools, find resources, find community, find one person, find one forum, find something that can help you, guide you, support you, so you can feel less alone, so you can know that it's going to be okay, because it is. It is, and it is messy at first. And maybe for a while. It's different for everyone. But, yeah. Take care of yourself. Be well. Good luck on your journey. And come back. Like and subscribe. What channel am I on? Come back for more. I'm going to share more about all of this. Everything that comes with it. Everything that's learned along the way. I'm on this journey too, so I'll share my own personal experiences and discoveries and learning how to be a healthy, contributing member of the world, feeling good, feeling joyful, grateful, all the things. Take care.